Hello, everyone. Soulbag Greg here, and welcome to the Mojave Wasteland. I have with me here Mech Wolf Unit,
Hello. Ready for thrills, chills, and kills.
and not in particularly that order.
Mm-hmm.
We have JD Rex,
Hello, everybody.
and last but not least, we have Persona Freak.
Hello.
Tonight, it's a little bit on the later side, but definitely wanted to try out the Fallout RPG by Mophidius. 2D20 system that is very unique in how it does its mechanics. Very interesting. And with the amount of Fallout hype going on, figured what better time than now to give it a shot and see what stories we can generate in the Wasteland. I hope you're all doing well. It's a pleasure to see you all in the well. Always a pleasure to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Flying Fox, you're probably asleep by now, but I appreciate you coming over. It's good to see you. It's a Blade Storm. Pleasure to have you here, dude. Oh no, not Meteor. We need that nuclear. We need that nuclear silo. Pokemon. Excuse me, Pokemon. Very cool. Very cool. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And everyone else also reacting in chat. Good to see you all. All right. So today in the Wasteland, we are going to be focusing on the Mojave area. So, for all you New Vegas lovers out there, we're basically going to be role playing in the region pre the storyline for New Vegas. So, the Courier storyline doesn't happen yet. Instead, we'll be seeing certain events unfold before we reach that area, or before we reach that time, with some new stuff that I'm sprinkling in, just for fun. Oh. No, don't cast the second meteor. No, stop it. It's not that RPG. It's not that kind of RPG.
Oh,
Or maybe it is. I don't know with Voltec what they're up to. I don't know if you can actually cast meteor if that was part of the. I don't know if that was part of the research.
They did a lot of weird
no,
things. So
no. Voltec. Okay, so Voltec is fucked up. They
yeah.
they built the nuclear volts, not thinking that there's actually going to be a nuclear death
Apocalypse.
storm.
Yeah.
Instead, what they were doing with the volts were creating social experiments. So you'll see when we enter into various volts that they're subjecting people to weird and twisted events. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, Volt 21, which was all about gambling. Their entire the way that they solved disputes was through poker games.
Fascinating. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different vaults. Like the one where like there's only one guy and all the other parts are women. One where the opposite happens. There's
Huh.
ones with a lot of different like terrible experiments that just went wrong.
Yeah.
There was
Vault 11 is probably my favorite of all the ones I'm aware of at the moment.
That's the guy that was
Oh, Gary.
no.
Oh no, that
Oh,
one's
no.
not Gary. That should be the one where they were tricked into thinking
Oh,
that
yeah.
if they didn't give a
Oh,
yearly
yeah,
sacrifice.
if they didn't sacrifice someone, they would.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that
that's
whole
Vault
story like
11,
that is
that's,
wild.
Volt 11 dilemma. Yep.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah, that one's one of the worst.
The spoiler and truth of that is they didn't have to.
Yes, they didn't. It was just a trick by Vault Tech. They
Yep.
didn't have to kill anyone. They could have all just
It
lived
was
fine, but So,
Yep, they just had to put life first and not think about what was it called? What is that called?
the overseer.
No, the like that kind of test. Was it like the train test or what they call it? You know, would you
Yeah, the
save one
trolley.
person over
The
like
trolley.
10? Yeah.
Yeah.
On the tracks, whatever they call that.
Yeah, the trolley test.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was only like 5 survivors, and at the very end, they waited for everything to shut down, and then they got a little surprised, saying, "You completed the test correctly. Good job," and all that.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. Yeah, there's a bunch of like fucked up vault experiments.
I can't remember which Volt it was, but there was one that was experimenting with new technology called the GEC.
Oh,
Oh.
the Garden of Eden thing?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Garden of Eden creation kit.
And it explodes, and
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, it does create a lot of vegetation and a lot of green, but it also created this weird fungal thing that took over inhabitants' brains, killed them, and then turned them into weird plant zombie monsters.
That's Vault 22.
Mm.
I remember that
I literally
one.
just heard about that one today, actually.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So not only does all of the inhabitants of Vault 22 die, but then you also have to systematically kill them again. Because that isn't fucked up or anything.
Well, wasn't it that they never died in the first place? They just became the plant monster things? So they're technically not dead, they just turned into them?
It's hard to say.
The creatures are literally called Corpse Jack.
Ah. Damn. That's rough, buddy. So yeah, that's the type of world we're in here.
They're in post-apocalyptia.
Yep. Now everyone here, except for me, is experts in the Fallout field. I'm kind of jumping back on board after years of not being involved with the franchise.
Just a baby here.
You're just a baby here? Oh, okay. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to learning more lore from these guys and playing more of the games, getting really invested in Fallout a lot more than I used to back then. And looking forward to having some crazy stories out here in the Mojave. So, let's dig in, shall we?
Okay.
So, we have the overall map of the Mojave Desert. And where Persona, thankfully, gave a little highlight. Oh, wait, is it down there? Is that it?
Yeah, the one where the yep, that
Okay.
is Good Springs right there.
Okay. So, the various denizens of the Wasteland, for whatever reason, make their way over to Good Springs. A small little town where caravans can come in, trade for profits, and you can get a task or two for the many dangers that stretch out along the desert sands of the Mojave. This is where you meet our 3 heroes? Question mark? Sure if you guys are heroes or
I'm a hero in my book.
you're a hero and you're okay. Moral quandary number 1: kick the nuke? No question. Oh no.
I don't think I would kick the nuke.
We're not in 3. We're
Okay.
not in 3.
But you guys find yourself in Good Springs. Let's see. Let me move you guys on here. There you go. You can place yourself wherever you'd like.
Okay, I need to scoot down quite a bit here.
Okay. So just a brief description. Obviously, this is not an actual map of Good Springs because it's kind of hard to find topographical maps of a 3D RPG game. But the idea is that this little area here is a small little town that has caravans come through to get supplies for the various people and their lines of work. Over here, let's see, there you go. Over here we have the building, a couple buildings here for like wares and stuff like that, and the trading area. So let's see. I'll just add this guy over here. There you go.
It looks like Gamora.
You know, there.
Those of you who've played the game know what I'm talking about.
Yes. But yes, there. This is don't worry, that's not a raider, that's a trader. So you just misspelled it. It's a trader.
I'm sure about that.
He's trading. Yeah, he's doing his trading here. He's doing his trading here, just kind of hanging out. The three of you, let's get a little bit of your background. What is your name? Where do you come from? Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Very specific questions there.
I mean, you know, it was important when Liam Neeson was involved.
Wait, JD, did you name your character Lola again?
Yes, because I never finished the other one, so I'm gonna go with this character, which is gonna be very high risk, high reward character.
Wait,
Sounds.
another one?
I think I'm feeling a theme from you, JD.
I actually have multiple characters I choose from. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with this one.
Except this is the first time I've noticed that character is assumingly not related to your League of Legends waifu.
Oh, yeah.
It's not related to the chameleon girl that can change
Yeah.
anything.
Well, we're gonna find out that she actually is able to change.
No,
She's
no,
like Mystique.
no.
We're gonna find out she's like Mystique here.
No.
Get sucked up in a weird temporal vortex, and oops! Now I'm a champion. So my character is going to be named Nick.
Okay.
I have come to Good Springs to wet my whistle, but I also have a handy note here, along with my partner Lola, talking about a job worth 50 caps.
Oh, so you two know each other.
Yep. What
Oh,
this
okay.
what this job is, we don't know yet. We're supposed to be looking for a certain someone to get the details.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm here grabbing a drink.
Yep, they do have those here.
Yep.
All right, Lola. Since you were mentioned in that, let's give you a little bit of description of your character, kind of what you're about, what you're doing, what you're feeling.
Feeling murderous. No, I was kidding.
Murderous.
I mean, as you do as a mercenary
Murderous.
in the Wasteland.
Character is a wanderer, or was a survivor. Was not a vault person, anything, survived. Father unknown. Father died when very young. She has a little dog. She has dog meat. I do have a dog meat with me.
Ooh,
Ah.
that'll be nice.
Are all good boys in this universe just referred to as dog meat? What's the connection there?
Yes.
Is that really?
It's supposed to be like it's a subtle connection between the games that all the dog companions you get are supposed to be like the descendant of each dog meat, but
Oh, okay. So it's like Tekken's Kuma.
No, I think Tekken's Kuma is the same bear.
Well, the Kuma from the first one was the Papa Bear, and then from like 2 or 3 onward, it's the son because the Papa one died, but the son is. I think it was the third game that introduced him as the son.
I know King.
there's a dog.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
There isn't a dog meat in New Vegas. You get Rex instead, who's just as good.
Oh, okay.
Rex has he's a robo dog.
Oh no.
He's a cyborg doggo.
Oh no.
We're not going to worry about that because that also references the big empty, and we're not doing that. Anyways, so you have a dog companion.
Yep. And basically growing up, constantly getting into fights and always being saved by the dog meats. So she just decided to make a living on just taking jobs, killing people, and going on long adventures with her dog.
So it's an old dog. Okay. Note to self.
Bobby, if it's a Chihuahua, they live longer.
Oh man. A Chihuahua or like a little Bichon here in the Wasteland. It's like, all right, you have like this little floofy like little mini poodle thing surviving here in the Wasteland. It's like, what did that thing have to do in order to survive? This thing must be a badass little poodle or something. It's like running into the rabbit from Monty Python on the Search for the Holy Grail. Just starts flying around and just taking everybody's necks out. Okay. Hudson Westwood. Get a little bit of your background.
I am a Brotherhood initiate that has been sent out as a scouting party to see what is going on with the Nevada chapter because we have not heard back from them in quite some time.
Question: what happened to your paladin bodyguards?
You know exactly what kind of things happen when you're trying to move through Wasteland. Especially considering what happens to all the paladins that we find out in New Vegas.
So, probably dead.
Yes, probably dead, and I could not retrieve their power armor for obvious reasons of I was running.
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
Always next time.
Alright. Well, for the various reasons that you find yourself coming here, you've, as destiny has foretold, caused you to cross paths on an adventure none of you have any idea that you would ever embark upon, and shaped the sands that cover the Mojave. So, when all 3 of you arrived, I'm assuming all not together, or at least except for Hudson, I'm assuming you probably arrive a little later while Nick is having his drink and Lola is, I'm assuming, playing with the pupsters.
Yep, pupsters next to the table of swords and sharp weaponry over there.
Hey, is that an AO berry in my chat? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Soulbag Greg here, your local VTuber swing dancer, who is currently a goose on screen because radiation does weird things to people. Yeah,
I've never seen gooseification, but okay.
Anytime I'm doing fall content, I'm just rolling as goose, and that's my excuse. But yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Been having fun with you and the other cool peeps in the Sword World 1.0 play-by-post game we've been doing. So once I finish this up here, I'll check to see where the rest of the group is and continue playing by posting. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. So, Nick, you have been drinking. Although I'm assuming it was not from. I guess I should set the scene up a little bit. When all of you arrive, you notice that the wares and things are on the outside here, right? They got some armor, they got some weapons, stuff like that, but no merchant. And Nick, I'm assuming you probably are drinking whatever is left in your bottle, since you have not seen the merchant yet.
Right.
And yeah, everything's out on display. Nothing's been put away, but there's no merchant. It's very strange.
That is very strange, especially for a trading port, and as popular as Good Springs. And me and Lola would know this because, you know, we are survivors. We are locals.
Yeah. So this is very odd that you're not seeing the local merchant whom is named. Oh gosh, what should I name the merchant?
You named the traitor. He's gonna betray our asses.
What do you think? What should we name the? Man, I was gonna name him Gary, but we all know the
Yeah, we all know the story of Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it'd be kind of funny if this is like the Gary that got out and just wandered the wasteland and is now a merchant way over here on the West Coast.
Oh no.
Oh no.
More like, what are you doing here?
All right, we have a suggestion in chat. Tim, should we go with Tim or should we go with Gary?
Gary,
I mean,
Gary's
Tim's
full send.
Tim's a good name as any.
Tim's a good name. Okay.
Some may call me Tim.
Yeah, that was kind of where I was thinking. All right. So you realize that Tim is not outside here. Where could Tim be? I wonder. Don't worry about that icon that's in the building there. Pay no attention to that.
Sus.
That's a good question. So I wonder over closer to my partner. I still have most of my faculties. I can still aim. And I exchange looks with Lola, being like, "Hey, something ain't right."
Then I look around and kind of pat dog meat to be on watch.
Okay.
So yeah, you see a few buildings.
Is our initiate friend going to do anything? Because if not, I'll move on with my next action.
Okay.
No.
I'm not probably gonna do. I didn't quite hear what you said. You said you're what friend? Sorry.
I was wondering if you were gonna do anything, or.
Oh,
if
I was
should
just gonna
on to
move
my
over
next-
here quite quickly and try to look over the weapons.
Okay.
I don't see any energy weapons, so I'm probably good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably safe to
So
say
I'm
you
gonna
might not find any of that type of tech out here.
Do I at least find a pistol or something?
I mean, you see some like really basic equipment out here. Like you see some pop guns, right?
Oh. But not even like a proper revolver. Okay, yeah, I don't need it.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not out here. I don't think. I
Yeah.
don't think the merchant would have that out here if he wasn't out here.
Yeah.
He may have it like stored away in a building.
A lot of things don't make a whole lot of sense.
This is it.
So I'm going to wander over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to now. I'm going to attempt to see if the door is locked.
Okay. You go to reach over to the door, and it when you turn it, it feels like the doorknob is locked.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna back up, whistle over, and ready my rifle.
Okay, then I'll move over here and get behind you and have my pistol ready.
I have just a pistol, so I'm going right here, kind of behind this table.
Okay.
All right.
So what'd you guys like to do?
I guess we're fucking doing this.
What are you doing?
We're breaking open the door.
Okay. How do you wish to go about that?
So we know that it's locked,
Mm-hmm.
right? Nobody's out. This is supposed to be a highly populated town. You know, we don't see Tim. We don't see anybody that we recognize. So I'm going. Oh God, I don't want to just.
Okay, so then if I like move you aside, then and I'm like, I'll handle this.
Okay.
Can I try shooting the door open?
Like shooting like the lock part. See if you can.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Is either the lock or the fucking hinges. But I didn't really have a shotgun to do that because that's how you're supposed to do it. The other option is to just slam through the door.
Okay.
You have the
Which
strength for
I'm
that?
assuming is barricaded in some way, so I just bounce the fuck off.
It doesn't seem barricaded. It just seems locked.
Okay.
So if you want to make an attempt,
Sure. Let's roll for that.
okay.
What,
All right. So,
what do we say?
let's see. What would this be in particular? Maybe this could be just. Maybe this can be, just considered like an unarmed melee attack.
Sure.
And we'll keep it simple. It's a small flimsy door. All right. We'll say it's a difficulty 1.
Okay. That was a D6, right?
So you need to roll, or you need to click on your skill that is located on your character sheet for the action that you're gonna do, and what it'll do is it'll bring up a window with a couple of different options. Let's see. I'll bring it up here so that way the people at home can also follow along. So we have the abilities here with your skills. We're going to do an unarmed melee attack on the door. So we're going to click unarmed. It's going to bring up this panel here. It shows the attribute, that is its strength, and the skill that's connected to it, which is unarmed. So you have a 5 in your strength, a 3 in your skill. So that combined together, that is a 8.
Mm-hmm. And then
You get the difficulty is 1, which means that in the 2d20 system, you typically roll 2 d20s, and you want to get at or below the total that is the combination of your attribute and the skill that you're using that's connected to that attribute. Every single time you hit that number, which in this case is 8, if you hit an 8 or lower, that's a single success on a d20. You have 2 d20s to try and score a success. the more successes you hit, the... Alright, let's see. Alright. So, yeah, that was a 4. So, you got a single success. Honestly, this probably could have been this probably could have been a 0 for the challenge, but you know, for examples, you know.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's see, you managed to hit the door. We'll forego the damage dice. We'll just assume that you hit it well enough to where it pops open.
Okay.
So you're inside.
All right.
And
Go on.
In the doorway, we see this guy. My rifle's ready.
okay. So
How does he react?
upon hearing the door burst open, you see this guy like almost jump a foot, and immediately hides behind some barrels, saying, "Ah, they're coming to eat me!" And
Eat?
tries to hide behind barrels.
Hold on. Eat you?
Ah!
All right.
They're not savage. Well, I'm not a savage.
I look around. I see another door. So I'm gonna move in further into the room and have my rifle trained at the other door. While saying, "Eat you? Who's trying to eat you?"
Upon hearing a human voice, the head slowly pops up, and you see the merchant Tim behind a few barrels of goods, looking out, scanning the horizon, and upon assessing no immediate danger, breathes a big sigh of relief. It says, "Oh, man, I'm glad to see you guys."
Tim, what's going on? Why aren't you at the stall? Why is the town empty? What is this about people eating you?
People? I never said people were trying to eat me. And rad roaches, man, they just appeared everywhere. It's like they just like a whole gaggle of them just came over the hilltop there. I don't know where they came from, but scared a lot of people away. It scared me away. I had to lock the door. I thought they were gonna get me.
Oh.
Poor Farmer John. I couldn't get to him in time. It looked like they were carrying him away.
I see. Lower his rifle. All right. Where'd you see these vermin at?
Well, I mean, I saw a lot of them when they were here. Some of them may have gotten in through cracks in some of the storeroom. They're probably eating my produce right now. He points over to that direction right there.
All right. I mean, the door's wide open. I assume the both of you hear that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going in.
Any thoughts?
Rad roaches aren't that strong. They couldn't. They're just bugs. You can usually just kick them when they're down.
Well, yeah, they're usually not a problem when there's onesies and twosies, but the entire hill was crawling with them. They were moving like it was like a sea of angry beavers.
Well, I'm no prospector. I don't have no dynamite on me. This might be a bit of an issue. but taking care of vermin is what I do.
You think you can do that for me? I'd be really grateful. I was supposed to get a shipment of new goods here from a caravan, and instead those things came. Did you see any out there? It was they would have been crawling it around everything by the time you guys showed up, or at least they were before you guys showed up. Was there any else out there? Maybe they moved.
I didn't
No.
see anything.
Oh, maybe we may have lucked out. Maybe they moved on. They thought everyone here left. But there's bound to be
Well-
some trying to get into stuff they're not supposed to be in.
Now hold on just a second. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's go check out this cold storeroom of yours. Start making my way towards it.
Okay. See, where does everyone want to be? What is everyone's plans? We have Nick going to check the the storage container in the back.
I think I'm just waiting until everyone's ready to go hunt some buggy boys, some red roach boys. I think I'll just wait right here.
Okay. And for Hudson?
I'm gonna go out. Since we're done talking with him, I'm just gonna slowly back out of there with my laser pistol in hand and try to take a look around, see if there's any more of these so-called giant migration of rad roaches.
Okay.
So am I to assume? Am I not pinging it?
You have to click and hold the left mouse for like a
I'm
few
not
moments.
saying
There you go.
anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are those windows?
Those are windows.
All right. Well, it makes sense not to have a repeat and try to take a peek inside.
All right. You peek inside. There's a lot of shadows, but you notice there's movement among the shadows. And some of the barrels in there that contain food goods occasionally shake.
Boy, something shooting fish in a barrel. All right, let's move towards the door, I guess.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have said that I'm Brotherhood, but yeah.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
actively tell him that you're Brotherhood, or you kept that hush
No,
hush?
I
We
did.
don't
I hushed
know
that
that.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just see you with
With
military equipment. We don't know that.
Yeah. That was about. Yeah.
You might be some
NCR for all I
dude.
know.
Yeah, you might be some dude who's well off. Who knows?
Or dude who just looted off a corpse. So yeah, no.
Yeah. All right. Same,
All right, how you wanna do
same
this?
thing as before. We're gonna try to open up the door.
All right. You go and reach for the knob. You can feel that the knob is turnable. It does not appear to be locked.
All right. Ready? I ready my rifle. Open the door slightly, and then kick it the rest of the way open.
Okay. So you kick it.
Yep. Any immediate attacks?
Let's see here. No immediate attacks.
All right. So I'll move into the room.
But
Yeah,
you see a couple of rad roaches on a couple of the barrels of produce.
Oh, wonderful.
And yeah, when you kicked in the door, they immediately became alerted to your presence. So,
Yep.
initiative time.
Initiative. How do we roll for initiative here?
Alright, so initiative. Alright, there you
D20, right?
go. So your character's initiative is equal to their perception plus their agility, plus any bonuses from equipment or perks. Creatures NPCs is equal to their body plus mind scores. A character NPC's initiative is calculated the same way as players, although some are more powerful. So basically, it's with certain exceptions, it's pretty much fixed. So if you have a high perception and agility, you're pretty much guaranteed to be going first.
Okay.
All right, I have a 6 in perception, a 7 in agility, so I have a 13. Anybody beat a 13?
I got
No,
15.
because I have 12 and all that.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 14. I got 6 in perception, 8 in agility.
Okay, so
All right.
me and you match. You. How do we determine a tiebreaker?
Let's see. I think for tiebreakers, it is like especially if it's like between, if it's between like allies and stuff. I just leave that up to you guys. Yes,
All
this
right,
is
well,
this is the first session for the Fallout RPG. We're all kind of learning as we go. Although I played the 2D20 system a few times with other in other settings like Star Trek and the Infinity universe. But this is the first time I'm using the 2D20 system for Fallout. So, all right, now I gotta remember how to get the encounter going.
I'm looking at.
Let's see
I'm
here.
looking
I think
at this one right here, and I
there
already
you go. I
have
think
my
that's how we go.
rifle
Yep,
ready.
there you go.
I don't know, Lola. Do you want to try to take a pot shot from the window, or?
Okay.
Oh, I'm out.
There you go.
His ass with a baseball bat.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Begin combat. So I have everyone tagged. So JD, you are the first one.
Well, it's not the first time using what they said.
So the way combat works in this game is that you have your set of actions. You can attempt one major action and one minor action on your combat turn. You can take one additional minor action by spending one action point, and you can take one additional major action by spending 2 action points.
Where's your action?
So okay, so yeah, I was just about to bring up action points.
Sorry.
Action points are let's see. I know action points are probably a little further. Nah. Let's see, action points. Okay. Let's see, and everybody also has luck points. But I forget how many exactly. Here you go, action points. Let's see. Okay, how many action points do we start with? That's the question. Because you know how to use action points. Just how many do we start with?
Oh, I think I remember reading about that.
Oh yeah?
It was about how many successes that we got
Mm-hmm.
on the D6s.
Technically, you would get successes on the D20s. D6s are specifically for like damage, whereas the D20s are how you succeed tasks.
Okay, it was towards the top. Success and difficulty. Whenever you attempt
Agility, amazing adaptability.
Let's see, action points. Why am I blanking on how action points are calculated? I think usually it's like you start off with 3 or something like that. Could be wrong.
So what are the major actions and which ones are the minor actions?
Okay, yeah. I'll explain that part. Oh, there you go. Okay, so their minor actions consist of doing an aim, in which you can re-roll one of your d20s on the first attack roll that you make for this turn. You can draw an item, so you can draw an item carried on your person, or pick up an object or item within your reach. You may then put that item away as part of that action. There is interact, so you can interact with your equipment or environment in a simple way, like opening a door or pushing a button. You can do a move, so a movement action, move up to one zone. So as I was talking about earlier, the way we're treating zones in this game is that 25 feet out, that is a zone. Beyond that is another zone. Every increment of 25 feet is a separate zone.
Yeah.
So typically, if you want to move, you can... Sorry, I gotta clear my throat here.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
When you want to do a move action for your minor action, you can move up to one zone away to any position within medium range, which in our case is basically... you can either be within your zone, the close range of 25 feet, or up to 50 feet in middle or in medium range. Alternatively, you can also stand up from a prone position. You can take a chem as your minor action. So you can administer a dose of chem that you're holding, targeting yourself or a willing character that is within your reach. If you're not holding the chem, then you need to draw it first. You can also spend luck points to interrupt normal initiative order. And take your turn earlier in that round. One second. I was not expecting this song to play. Well, that's because they... Oh, gosh dang it. Alright, there you go.
Okay.
So I was gonna do...
They tried to play the copyright song, and I was like, no.
Oh no!
It's like, no.
Okay.
Maybe one day I'll get a bunch of... me and my friend are trying to do a thing where we're singing a bunch of Fallout songs. Maybe you can do that. Or just put those in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So those are your minor actions that you can do. You can also prone, which gives you certain advantages or disadvantages. In this case, it would probably be a disadvantage, since it doesn't involve range attacks. Major actions consist of an assist. You can assist another character with their next test. When the character you're assisting takes their turn and attempts their task, you provide assistance. If you have not yet acted this round, you may give up your turn later in the round to assist an ally when they are attempting a skill test. You can make an attack. So you can make a melee or range attack as described in that portion. You can command an NPC. So if you have companions in a scene, you can basically use a single major action to give them a command. If it requires a test to do so, you usually have to use your charisma plus your speech if it's a person, or charisma plus survival if it's an animal, or intelligence plus science if it's a robot. You can defend yourself, in which you would make an agility plus athletics test with a difficulty equaling to your current defense. Your defense is what an opponent has to roll at or above successes wise in order to successfully harm you. You can perform first aid, so you can quickly patch up wounds of yourself or an ally by making an intelligence plus medicine test with a difficulty equaling the number of injuries the patient has, and increase the difficulty by 1 if you're trying to perform it on yourself. You can just do a pass for the major action, so you choose to do nothing. You can rally, which is you grit your teeth, you catch your breath, and you prepare yourself by making an N plus survival test with a difficulty of 0, and save any actions. You can save any of the successes as action points you generate. You can do a ready action, in which you would describe the situation you expect to occur, and you can choose a major action that you wish to perform. If that action occurs before the start of your next turn, you may perform the major action immediately, erupting other characters' actions as necessary. You can do a sprint, which is a movement action. You can move up to 2 zones away, anywhere within long range. And then you can also just perform a normal test of some kind that isn't covered in the major action section.
Okay, so me and Dog Meat are gonna move here. Well, I decided to name Dog Meat Scooby Doo, so he's not just called Dog Meat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna whack it with the bat.
Oh, so you're going right up to this thing, and you're gonna give it a whacking.
I'm gonna save my ammo. I'm gonna bonk it.
I'm gonna give it a whacking.
And at the same time, little Scooby here is gonna assist by trying to bite it too.
Okay, so for your character, you actually have a companion, like a little companion doge that you keep track of.
Yep, it says dog meat level 1, mammal, normal creature, body.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you actually had one. Like you actually had a. Okay, I'll have to make the stats for him, so that way. You know,
I have to make a token and everything.
Yeah, so that way we can track his movement and all the good stuff.
Okay. And so I'm gonna try to bonk this guy. So how would I do that?
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're going to go over here. There's a little there's a group of little controls on the left side here. One of them is the select target. You're going to want to click that. It looks like a little bullseye.
Yep.
And then you're going to click the enemy that you wish to target.
Yep.
Okay. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to your sheet. And you're going to want to click the weapon that you are going to use, and that's going to bring up your skill and everything, or your roll overview.
2d6s, I'm guessing?
So yeah, it would just be 2d6s, unless if you had something that would boost that up, which is usually covered by action points. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Successes. Wait. Wait a moment. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, did you target the rad roach?
I clicked them. I have them targeted.
Huh. Yeah, because these rad roaches should have yeah, they have a defense of 2. So you would have to score 2 successes in order to successfully hit them.
So what's considered a success? Or
So when you roll on a d20, anything that is equal to or under your target number, which in case is a 9, because that is the combination of your strength and your melee skill.
yeah.
Anything that is at or under that, it triggers 1 success. So
Also have to be under 9.
yeah, it has to be either at or under a 9.
So high numbers is bad.
High numbers is bad this game, especially 20. You don't want to get 20 because that is a complication. If you roll a 1, that is a critical success.
And those count for 2.
Yes.
Okay, so this is okay. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute.
By the way, I just looked at page 15 on the PDF. It says each success above the difficulty generates an action point.
Yes, which you can either use at that time, or you can bank it.
Yeah. So at this particular moment, we have 0 AP.
Well, I think you guys. I swore I thought you guys generated a certain amount
unless the GM decides otherwise.
of.
You are, after all, God.
I am. I am going to say, until I can find it, that I think the group should start with 3 AP. So this is action points that anybody can use. It's like a pool. So if you need to use it for a task or something like that, you can spend 1 to affect your roll, or whatever you can do with action points depending on the situation. So like when it comes to during combat encounters, you can spend some AP to buy additional d20s before you roll. The first additional d20 you can purchase costs 1 action point. The second will cost 2, and the third will cost 3. And you can buy no more than 3 bonus d20s to be rolled in a single test. So typically, you can only max out to 5 d20s that you roll, costing you a total of 6 action points if that's what you decide to do. You can obtain information by asking the game master a single question about the current situation based on your test. The GM will have to answer truthfully, but the answer might not be complete. Let's see, should we reference me as the GM, or should I have a more ominous title that fits the Fallout universe?
I don't know what it would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be your vault boy now.
The Vault Boy. The Overseer. The true Mr. House.
Oh no.
You can take an additional minor action by spending 1 action point.
I'm sorry, Soul, but you don't always win.
No.
Okay,
You can take a major action by spending an additional major action by spending 2 action points, and you can up the damage for any successful melee or thrown attacks by spending action points to up the amount of damage dice that gets rolled. Those are typically what action points can do during a combat encounter.
I swung and missed, so I'm guessing that's the end of my turn. So that's a movement and a major action.
Well, let's see. What stats does your Woof Woof have?
His only will go through if my attack succeeded.
Oh, so he. Okay.
It says attack dog. When dog meat assists in one of your attacks, he must move within reach of your target. He inflicts his own melee damage on the target if the attack succeeds.
Well, let's see. Why don't we throw together dog meat real quick for you here, so that way we can actually keep track of them. Let's see. Does he have? I'm assuming he has creature stats.
Yes,
right?
Normal creature.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Okay. Origin.
I don't think he has an origin. It just says
Doge.
mammal. Yeah, we can just put Doge. Faithful Doge.
Okay, what is his stats?
Body is 5. Mind is 1. Melee 2. Guns blank. Other 1. HP is 6. Initiative is the same as the player's character. Defense 1.
Let's see. And your initiative is what?
My initiative is 6 plus 8. 14.
14. Okay. Okay, and his defense?
1.
Okay. What?
Carry weight is 50 pounds.
Okay. Well, we won't worry about that. Okay, his attacks.
Attack is bite, body plus melee, TN 7. And then it says 2 dice vicious physical damage.
Wait a minute. Okay, what was bite?
It says bite, body plus melee. So it gave a TN 7 in parentheses.
Okay, let me make sure this is. Okay. And then how much damage? 2.
D6 vicious physical.
Vicious and physical?
Yep.
Okay, let me make sure that I add that here. Let's see. Vicious and
Physical damage.
okay. Physical, okay. And damage too.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Anything else that he's supposed to have?
He has just 3 special abilities.
What's that?
Keen senses. 1 or more of dog meat senses are especially keen. If they can attempt to detect a creature or object, which characters normally cannot, they reduce the difficulties of all other perception tests by 1 to a minimum of 0.
Gosh, what would that be under? Do I have to manually write that in?
It just says, like, I'll keep it open here. I literally have the thing on that page. Like I said, then there's the attack dog, which is the one I mentioned about him attacking whoever I attack.
Mm-hmm.
And the last was called Companion, which he actually levels up with me.
Okay.
Dog's level is the same as yours and increases whenever your level increases. Increase either dog meat's body or mind by +1 when you reach level 3, and any odd number level after that. Increase dog meat's HP by 1 per level with any increase to the body. Increase dog meat's bite damage by 1 dice at 5th level, and every 5 levels beyond that.
Okay, I'll just have you keep track of that stuff, and I can add that afterwards. Okay, so. Okay, so let's see, and then I'll give you ownership for Scoob, so you can directly mess with him however you need to.
I'll find
and
him
there you go. Yeah, and you can find him a picture. Okay, so here's the Scoobster.
Ain't no rat roach. Audacity.
All right, so yeah, once again, click on him, with your normal clicking thing. Your select token action.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, you don't want to
Okay.
you don't want to accidentally target them because that would be bad.
Yeah, let me go like that. Okay, now let me select. Okay.
And then yeah, you select the target, and you would click on. I'm assuming it's this guy over here.
Yeah, it's like the same one I gotta do.
Okay.
And then it would be what?
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for the thank you so much for gifting the 500 bits. I really appreciate it.
Scoop.
500 give Mech 800 rads out of 1,000, please. Thanks. Oh.
Oh my god, Quinn. I frickin' he never gives me any bits, but no, he just for some reason likes to screw with me on other streams.
Damn.
That's one of my mods.
Nice. Pleasure to have you here. Okay.
Now go watch my Godzilla X Kong video 2,000 times, Quinn. That is your punishment for the day.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta add dog meat. There you go. There's Scoob. Okay.
So Scoop passed one of those. It says 2 successes, but
Oh,
hit
yes. Let's see here.
his bite.
So let's see. Would it get 2 successes though? What is that for unarmed?
Yeah, that's his bite. I'll rename it to bite.
Okay.
Because that's what it just says it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So I'm not sure about that. It says it's got 2 successes. For moving things along, I'll allow it. Typically, when you roll low, you get 2 successes when you get a critical success by rolling a 1. However, if you have that skill tagged, then if you roll anywhere within your skill number of the target number, that is also considered a critical success in which you get 2 successes.
It counts. Oh, okay, because I have strength as one of them. My tag probably counted.
Well, that would probably if you had unarmed tagged, that would count. I don't know if dog meat if that works for dog meat, but I will trust Foundry's judgment until I get better at interpreting the system. Okay. So you managed to properly hit him. Let's see, and this was this rad roach right here. Okay. I'm kind of surprised it's not rolling with... Okay, I guess not. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go to Scooby-Doo's character. You're going to want to go to the character sheet, and where it shows the attack, it says damage next to the the attack that was used. You're going to want to click that damage, and it's going to roll the damage. All right, so you got ooh, okay, so you got 3 damage. I believe that was for vicious, I think, right?
Yeah, it says damage 3, effect 1, vicious. Which I don't know exactly what vicious does.
Okay, let me make sure I got the right one selected. Here we go. Alright. So it lost 3 HP. That rad roach is looking a little rough there. Alright. So that was your guys' turn. Alright. Persona, it is now your turn.
Okay. Now seeing that there is a dog in my way, I can't really shoot.
I mean, you can shoot.
I mean, you
over the
can.
dog.
Yeah, you can shoot over him. I won't be mean this time.
What?
Because I can't move and whack him.
What do you mean?
I can't move here and then attempt to swing my tire iron, can I?
Yeah. Yeah, your movement is considered your minor action, and your attacking is your major action.
Okay.
You can move anywhere uh, within close range or anywhere within medium range with a normal move. And since I don't have these guys in any particular, um, oh, all right,
So
what'd you get?
that's nothing.
0 successes. Damn, swing and a miss.
Doing great.
Yep. Yeah.
Doing fantastic.
All right, Hudson, you're up.
Okay, that's me. So, oh, you moved right there. Why did you move right there? Okay, I have a combat knife. Anyway, I'm going to attack from here against them with my combat knife and see how that goes.
All right. Click on your target and roll them dice.
Oh, that was a
Holy
one
bananas!
success.
Oh, dang! You have a wow. I'm assuming that's your. What's your character's?
My perception, intelligence, endurance. What do you need?
For combat knife. Oh, okay. So that was purely based off of your attributes or your
Yeah.
special. All right. Okay.
One hit.
So you got 1 success. You need 2 successes in order to harm this thing. Now, remember, your party does have an action pool of 3. You could spend 1 to re-roll that failed d20, although it is a bit of a stretch given that your target number is 5, so it is possible, but
Mm. I'll reroll it once just to see what happens.
all right, so you're going to spend 1 action point. All right.
Mhm.
So
Select the
I think
dice
if you
roll, reroll.
yeah,
So I select the 4 then, right?
you want to select the 15. The 4 is the one that succeeded.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, we're supposed to go for low numbers here.
Yeah, you want to get at or below the target number because that is a combination of your special and your skill number.
Oh.
Okay. So another swing and a miss. These rad roaches are they're dancing around well they're dancing around like radiated stick bugs. And they're gonna throw their own bones at you. Okay. So let's see. This rad roach here is going to target Lola.
Oh no.
And they're gonna attempt a bite.
Oh no.
Oh, is this a tag skill? Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you got the thing. Because I wonder if this is considered a tag skill or not. Hmm.
Miss.
All right, so that's a miss. Okay, and then this rad roach over here is gonna attempt to bite the dog.
I wonder if his picture now shows.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess that's accurate. Oh. There you go. Bite.
Trying to make it show in a token.
Arr.
Just being a little. It's just fighting with me.
All right, let's see. Okay. So the rad roach manages to bite Scooby-Doo. It's very messed up.
How much damage do you do to Scooby?
Okay. Whoa. So he takes 1 damage. And he gets the effect. Which... See, does it automatically deduct it from them? It does not. Okay. Oh. Okay, so subtracted by 1. And this goes to... Let's see, is this where I mark it here? There you go, quadruped. There we go. Let's see, is this what I'm supposed to do here? I'm not used to how this is. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I mark where on the body this attack takes place, and in this case, it's Scooby-Doo's poor head.
Oh no!
So he gets the physical damage and the radiation.
Radiation, how many? Just 1?
Yeah, although I don't think it, like, adds any. Let's see. Inflict damage. See, does it have any resistance? We didn't see that yet.
No, no resistance at all.
It's got no resistance to anything? Okay. So yeah, then he wouldn't roll anything to defend against it. Because you can roll your resistance against certain things.
Yeah, poor Scoob is just a pup. Meanwhile.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this is correct and I'm adding numbers in as far as how much damage was taken for like a certain type of damage as opposed to like if that's supposed to be resistance. I'm not really sure. They didn't really explain it very well on for Foundry here for whoever put this together. Okay. So that is it for the first round. Okay, so we're up to the next combat round. So it is either you or Scooby going first.
Okay, so I'll try to hit them again. We hit select target. Oh wait, so which one? This one's still alive, right? The bottom right one.
Yeah, if you want to keep on with the right one, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try and delete him. Let's go with back again.
Now, do you want to have this attack always hit center mass, or do you want to attempt to hit a different portion of the body?
Would it be center mass be easier technically? This is a fat roach.
Yeah, although in this game, in the RPG, it's always rolled random, so you can possibly hit somewhere else, unless if you want to just specifically target the body.
Oh, it's fine. We'll just swing away.
Okay.
Swing away. Oh wait, not that one. Almost did the wrong one. This one.
All right, give it another roll. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, all right. So this is the equivalent of you entering into VATS and getting a critical hit like on the head or something like that, and just watching it explode in slow motion. So, okay, so what happened here is you got a success, or you got 4 successes because you rolled a 4 for 1 success, and you rolled, oh, actually, no, wait. Wait a minute.
It's a tagged skill.
It is. Meal, straight. What is it? Yeah, it is. That's why I got 2 bats. I just have one in case this one breaks.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why it decided that.
Tagged skill gets an additional success, and a critical success is 2 naturally.
Oh wait, that's why. Your melee. Is there like a special? Um.
I have it tagged.
Well, yeah. I know they have it tagged, but do you have like some sort of special rule that allows you to have ranks go over 3 for character creation? Because 3 is the max that you're allowed to have when building skill ranks for character creation.
The skill ranks?
Yeah. Oh, I see you put small guns at 6. That's literally max. That no work for character creation, sir.
Yeah, you're only supposed to
What,
have it at 3.
what are you trying to pull here, sir?
I can fix that real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you can't go over 3 when assigning ranks during character creation. Because yeah, I was wondering, I was like, how are you getting 4 successes? You should be getting 3 successes. And it's like, oh.
But here's the thing: he was using a pad and not small arms or small guns. So
Yeah, I have tag on melee weapons, small guns, and throwing.
Right, but you currently have melee weapons, which is what you used. At 4 ranks. 3 is the maximum you can assign for character creation. You can't go above a 3.
Even with the tag?
Even with the tag.
Okay, so I'll move.
So you have you got. So yeah, you have a spare rank that you can put elsewhere. But yeah, you still succeed with a total of 3, which means that with that additional action point you generated, you can use that for additional damage, or maybe for one of the other examples that we gave.
I'm gonna just squash it. Extra damage. Put the bug
Extra
out of its
damage?
misery.
Okay.
Put bug out of misery.
So click. Let's see. Click your damage
It'll be...
for that weapon. So the baseball bat.
Yep. And
Yep.
I'll probably put like an extra die.
And then you
there.
put like an additional D6. God damn. You got all those effects. I don't know what all any of those effects to do. But yeah, you gave him 5 damage. You just do rad roaches have thoraxes? I don't know, but this one don't have one anymore. If it did, it just explodes.
extra squashed.
This does the very traditional slow motion, just, and it is now. Where's the? Let's see, where is the? No. Where is it? There you go. This thing is dead.
And now it's gonna be.
Actually, I can put it over here, right? Oh yeah, right there. Dead.
And now Scoop's turn.
Right.
Bites.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
damn.
really good. All right, so yeah, 3 successes. So he also generates 1 additional action point. So does Scoob want to use that action point for an additional die of damage?
Scooby Yankee.
All right, Yankee. All right,
Oh,
wow,
damn.
5 damage.
Another fuck.
Job's done here. We're not necessary.
All right, that rad roach is just getting gnawed on by Scooby, just going, just tearing this thing up, and eventually it flings it, and it manages to break free. And yeah, this thing is, it's missing a leg. Well, actually, it's technically not missing a leg, but it's doing pretty bad.
Missing everything.
Yeah, this game actually tracks on if you're missing limbs and stuff. So I can't use that part of narration, but you get the point. This thing is a sneeze away from collapsing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I get to do something after all. Let's attempt that.
All right.
So I have. Oops. Close that. Close that. Okay, I have him targeted. Go here. Go weapons. Go tire iron. 2.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay.
That means I'm up.
Man, you guys are using skills that you don't have skills in. I'm like, why are the targeting why is the target number so low?
I
I didn't think our first fight would be with red roaches in a small enclosed place, I will be honest.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
didn't have to
just-
go inside to deal with the rat roaches. You could have had them come out and put some range on them.
I only have so many bullets is the problem. I'm trying to save those bullets for something that'll actually be worth it.
Good point.
That's why I decided to go with my bat.
Ah, damn.
Oh,
that's
boy.
worse. That's worse. These things just refuse to get hit.
I mean, they are rat roaches.
Yes, but I kill rat roaches on a daily basis. The grace of ease.
Well, don't tell your brothers that this has become a challenge. All right.
Well, they're kind
So
of
now-
dead, so I should be fine.
So
Okay.
he gets a swing, or that red roach gets a swing in,
Mhm.
and who's he attacking?
Let's see.
The thing that
Well,
just
Yeah,
almost murdered him.
yeah,
or...
yeah. That was like if it was any other type of damage, I would have been like, sure, let's roll a die and see what he goes after. Yeah, no, Scooby here almost put his lights out. He's going after Scooby.
Oh no. He's
That
jealous
is-
of the scoopster.
That is one fearless bug.
Okay, he's going after the dew.
The Scooby-Doo.
Nope,
Nope,
nothing.
a swing and a miss. All right, we're back up to the
Miss
top.
Obliterator.
Scooby, bite it.
Oh, complication.
Oh no.
Oh no.
With the success.
Yeah, he just got a single success, so yeah, that's
So with a
That's
single
not enough.
success,
Oh, does it like cancel
doesn't
out
do
a pass?
anything. Nope.
mm-mm.
Still get a complication of some degree,
Yeah.
and that is up to the GM.
So basically, a complication will cancel out any successes you have.
No. The complication is like rolling a critical failure almost. But in this case,
It's an additional effect, usually negative,
yeah.
that's going to happen to Scooby now.
So either I can declare something negative that's going to happen to Scooby, or I can instead bank that complication as action points for the overseer to use.
Oh no.
What would you rather have? Something unfortunate happen to Scoobster, or something that you're gonna have to possibly deal in the future?
Shave the scoopster. Take on any challenge in the future.
All right. So that's one action point going to me, and
And then roll the damage for the one that went through, or
no, you have
Nope.
to you have to meet or exceed the defense, because that is that's the challenge number. Yeah, these things are fast AF.
wait. So you know the complication it cancels out the other one, or that's
No,
what
you didn't get Scoob didn't get enough successes to meet the
Oh,
challenge number. Because
okay.
your challenge number in this game goes anywhere from challenge 0, which means there's no challenge to it, but rolling successes generates you action points to be used towards something. Challenge 1, which is relatively decent to like okay kind of challenge. Challenge 2 being more normal to kind of hard, and then 3 is definitely hard. 4 extremely challenging. 5 being oh Nelly. And so the scale of which the successes you need start exponentially going up once you go past 2. But two typically is like kind of like the normal-ish challenge.
Okay, here we go. Then I guess I'm gonna use my Bat Boy
Mm-hmm.
and swing.
Hey. All right.
And then
Where are you hitting this thing? Well, it
back
doesn't.
in.
Well, yeah. Roll your.
It says that
Oh
it's
yeah, that's done. That thing's
hit
dead.
location, right
Yeah.
arm,
The whole
arm
room's full of
two,
raccoon guts.
Yeah, this
right.
thing exploded.
Oh,
Dead.
congratulations.
Yay.
We now need to throw away all of that food. Or what was food. It's now
Well-
bug nuts.
Well, we don't really need thing. That's the problem for the shopkeeper, really.
Hey, well, just,
All right. Was there anything else you want to do with the rad roaches, or do you just want to leave them there and go talk to the trader?
I mean, what are they gonna have on them?
Well, you can attempt to butcher them and get resources from them.
Oh, God.
Only if you wish.
Where are 50 caps at? That's
Oh, God. I hate the idea, but actually healing is actually a good idea.
All right.
All right, what's the skill?
Let's see. Let me look that up here.
Survival? I imagine that it's survival.
It might be survival. Let's
you said fast healing.
let's see here. Let's see. What is this? Butchery. Let me take a look at the the appendices. Let's see. No, that's not it. Huh. Alright, maybe it's under salvaging. Because I thought I remember seeing where it talked about it, but of course, now that I'm playing it, I don't remember where I saw that in the rule. Okay. Yeah, let's look up survival then. Page 46. Nope. Okay, there's 47. Okay. The survival skill covers all manner of practical bushcraft, like hunting, foraging, fishing, building makeshift shelters, and lighting fires. Its default special skill is endurance, but you might also use it with the perception to figure out how long you have until nightfall, or charisma to charm animals. Yeah, so the interesting thing about the Mophidius 2d20 system is you have skills that are typically linked to a special attribute. In this case, when it comes to survival, it's typically linked with endurance. However, depending on how you're using the survival skill, you may argue that it's actually linked to a different special attribute, depending on the method in which how it's being used. So they give you a lot of flexibility on being able to pair different attributes with different skills, if it makes sense narratively what you're trying to accomplish, outside of its normal use. So very interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. I'm not seeing where it mentions using a particular skill, so I'm just gonna say, for the moment, you get it. If you remember it, you get it. And I can hunt down that rule later. But you can get... Let's see. You get 1 rad roach meat.
Kind of wanted to roll.
Would you want to roll?
I kind of wanted to roll just to see if I got AP out of it.
Oh, I see. All right, yeah. For now, let's roll your survival.
Well, damn. I got 1.
Well, I mean, until I read a rule that says otherwise, you can assume that successfully salvaging requires a success of 0.
Okay.
So you're gonna
one more AP? 3?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm happy with that.
I don't know if anyone wants to attempt the rad roach, the other rad roach that didn't get butchered yet.
So how we butcher again?
Roll survival.
Oh, survival.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as long as you like, you're gonna get it regardless. But as long as you generate successes, then you'll get AP that can get added to the 2 successes. So you can add 2 AP to your party's AP pool. Although I think 6. If I'm
6 is the maximum.
6 is the max. Okay.
All right. Well, that's it for that. So I'm gonna start meandering my way on over to our good buddy.
To your good buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Nobody else want to come?
I'll tag along.
I'll come with. Where are you? Dang it, I didn't see it.
Okay. So, all right.
Right at the
All right,
red road
Tim.
was following us.
All right. So Tim steps.
Took care of your little vermin issue.
Says the
did.
rad roaches. There. You got the rest of them? There's no more lurking about?
Well, we got the 2 that we found in the storehouse. We don't see anything else. We could always check this back room here.
Were they in the produce at all?
Yes.
No. Not the produce.
I'm gonna just slightly open this door very slowly.
Okay.
See if there's anything in there.
There we go.
Do I see anything?
You see just more merchant wares.
Oh, good news. Your other wares are fine, and the red roach.
Tim definitely looks, but it definitely gives it both a sigh of relief, and as well as a little bit of an oh shit kind of expression on his face. It's saying, "Well, that's great that they're no longer around, but they got through the produce. We haven't received our new shipment yet because the caravan I was expecting never showed, and this area is starting to run low on food as it is. I was kind of banking on that to survive over the next 3 to 4 days while we try and figure out what happened to the caravan." He looks over to well, I'll just say I'll just say Tim addresses the group. Says, "Look, business has been a little rough, given the circumstances, but here I can give everybody 25 bottle caps for helping me out for this,
Well,
but I really
that's
need your guys'
something.
help."
Mighty generous of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we all take the 25 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wish Goo gets his shit. No, I was kidding.
25 each isn't bad as a start.
Tim says, I can help give
Oh.
you more, but I have a job that I need you to do for me. It's very urgent, otherwise this town is in trouble.
And that is?
I need you to find out what happened to the caravan that was supposed to be here 2 days ago. It goes up the old highway, and until it reaches the junction where it goes up north and comes through this way. They usually get here every 10 days or so, but it's been 18 days since the last one showed. And I don't know if something's happened, if the wagon broke down, or if it's raiders. Do you think you can help me out with that?
Now, say, Tim, this wouldn't be the same request on this note here that I got, would it?
Yeah, that's actually what I needed to know.
I suppose we can make our way down there. It's been a while since we've been heading down to Prim. Ain't that right, Lola?
Yeah. Oh, my back. Sorry.
I guess I can tag along with that.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys doing this for me. You are literally saving a town right now.
Okay. So we say our goodbyes and then we take
Yeah.
off.
That's up to you guys.
All right.
Yeah, take off.
I mean, this guy's got enough trouble as it is, so.
Okay. So we're gonna jump over here to the New Vegas map.
So we are.
So you are currently located here.
Yep. So we select this, and now we're. So you were saying moving down towards Prim?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll go on along the road here. Anything happen while we're on the road? Oh, on that Highway 15?
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
this is where it's just expecting to go through.
Alright. So we're going down through Highway 15.
Okay. Let's see. Give me a single D6 roll.
Okay. Just from one of us, or?
Yeah, just a single one.
You got it?
Sure. Let me just,
Alright, that's an encounter. Roll me a
Alright.
D20, please.
I got you.
Alright, so you roll the 10. Let me take a look at the list here. Ah, okay. So, actually, this is probably a good screen to be on here. So, as you guys are making your way through the wasteland with the somewhat sometimes intact Highway 15, you come across a very curious sight. Crossing the road from where you guys are at, you see a little goose wearing a combat helmet,
oh my god.
and you stumble across this thing, and it looks over to you and it goes, meh.
I slowly raise the laser
Meh.
pistol.
Meh?
Chose violence.
It sees both of you. It sees both of you raising your weapons, and you almost see like visible sweat coming down on the side of its head. It's like it opens its beak. It's like, huh?
I don't know. Goose shouldn't exist this far away from water.
Do you say that out loud, or are you talking that to what's his name? To Hudson? Okay.
That's sort of meta. But
No, I mean, is that what you want to? Is that what you want to tell? Is that what you want to tell to Hudson?
no, not really.
No. Oh, okay.
Now what sort of creature we got here?
No.
Ain't seen your kind before.
Sure looks funny looking though.
Looks like a snack for Scooby.
The goose looks over to you. The goose looks over to you and
growling in the background.
The goose looks over to you and says, "Wait a minute, who's funny looking? I think you're funny looking."
Did that thing just talk?
Pull out my bottle. Look down the neck of it. The fuck did I just drink?
Well, from the looks of things, it looks like you don't have much to drink left anymore, Fran. That's kind of where I'm having some problems too. See, the place I left from underground after waking up seemed to run out of water, and I'm kind of running dry here. So
Pulls laser laser pistol back out.
I I don't know what to make of this.
None of you would happen to have any water on you, would you?
Uh, no, friend, not at the moment. Well, we're heading
No.
into a famous trade town called Prim. Uh, I'm sure they got some folks out there, and then got a couple of bottles of water. Um, Mind you, it may not taste the greatest, but it should get the job done.
The goose looks over and he says, "Oh, that sounds actually real nice. You mind if I tag along for the ride? I don't know much about what's out here. In fact, I'm not even sure why I'm out here. I just kind of woke up and next thing I know, I was in some big like metal tomb of some kind, and there was a giant like cog doorway that was open, so I decided to walk through it, and good gosh, there's no water anywhere out here.
Now, hold on a second. That's starting to sound like one of them there fancy vaults.
A a a what? A vault? What is that?
A vault. They were made to keep people after the Great War safe.
Well,
Oh, wow.
we
How would
here Wastelanders, we think that there's a bunch of treasure in them.
oh
That might be worth poking around. Tell you what, tell you what, friend. We get you some water, get you nice fixed up, and you tell us where that vault is. Sound like a plan?
yeah I gotta remember where it was at. I've been walking for what feels like days. I'm almost about to pass out.
No,
It's
don't worry. We'll get you a doc and get you feeling right as rain.
okay. That's good. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm just really thirsty though. So things are kind of hazy, but yeah, it was from what I remember, it was quite the sight to see. But I don't remember a whole lot of it except it was just uh, it was I don't know. Just I've never seen anything like it.
Any objections? Anybody
I
got anything to add?
guess.
I guess it's fine to take whatever this thing is with us.
I mean, he seems harmless enough.
Seems weird enough.
You see the goose waddle over to Scooby Doo. He says, how you doing, friend? Uh, I couldn't suppose I could bother you for a ride, could I?
Scooby licks his lips. Kind of hungry.
Oh, does Scooby look like he's salivating to have another meal?
Look like a fresh meal.
No,
It's
no.
not a roach.
He goes, on second thought, you know what? I think I'll walk. Thank you kindly. Well, so shall we get going?
I reckon while the getting's getting good. So head down
All
to
right.
Prim.
Head on down to Prim. You go to let's see, is there any place you want to go to in Prim, or you just attempting to pass through?
Not particularly. We're just trying to get a lead on that caravan, and if we can pick up some supplies, because Good Springs being the other big trade hub was strangely desolate.
All right. Well, you make your way over to Prim here. Prim also looks like it's had its fair share of a bit of a ghost town effect.
Now, what luck is this?
You see the typical layout of Prim, including a general store.
You can't forget the giant roller coaster out back.
Does that roller coaster still work in the Wasteland?
No. There's broken tracks. The cars don't exist, and
Damn.
Yeah.
you can walk along it, but and it's used as like vantage points for snipers.
Yeah, it's an old roller coaster that they can't really use no more.
I don't remember. Is that roller coaster accessible in the inside of the big building?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's been years since I've been there. I remember going inside the casino and looking at it and be like, wait a minute, is that part of the roller coaster there? Can you actually get into that thing from here? That's kind of cool.
Yep. So we'll go into Prim. I don't know, so the front half of the town is empty, right? So I don't know, logically try the casino out on that side crop.
Okay.
That would have the general, or that'd be where a lot of people would be hanging out, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you go to it, and you see in there. You go inside the main building that the roller coaster was connected to. It's just barren track now. And you see the layout of like this grand kind of casino with I'm assuming it still has some working machines, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like it's a it's a casino with some amenities and stuff like that, including their own little general store. And you see one person working at the desk.
That wouldn't happen to be the Protectron, right?
Oh no, it's a human.
Ah.
And when you all walk in, he looks over to you, and his face immediately lights up. He runs over to you and says, "Oh, well, welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for gracing us with your time and presence here in the town of Prim. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything I can help assist you with purchases here at the general store, or maybe you'd like to take a little whirl over here at the gambling halls? We have all sorts of different machines, both pre and post war that survived, and yeah, we're just if you want to just hang out and have fun and spend a little bit of caps, I can help you out with that."
Now, were dinosaurs a pre-war thing or a pre-war thing? That's a dumb little joke from the game.
Oh.
It's because there's a dinosaur statue in Novak, so people sometimes ask that.
Oh wow. I forgot about
Right.
that.
Because no one knows if dinosaurs were ever real again, because no one knows that knowledge has been saved. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we got ourselves a little friend here, parched little fella. We're looking to grab some general supplies, but well, now on the notion of supply, um, Prim here used to be a big trading hub, and we just came down from Goodsprings Way. They said that there was supposed to be a caravan coming through. We don't we don't see nothing on the highway, so we're wondering where that caravan might be at.
Let's see. Okay, the attendant looks down to the goose and says, "Oh, well, that's pretty cute. You got yourself a little pet goose there.
Oh, what now?
Here, I got a little trough here. We can give him some water with. Puts a little trough down, a little bit of water. The goose waddles over to it, looks down, it looks back up to the attendant and says, "Well, this here is a mighty fine, disgusting way to offer water, sir. You got it in a bottle at least?" the attendant's like, "What in the hell is that? That thing just
Yeah.
spoke."
Yeah, we don't understand how it talks either.
I just keep my gaze like like um like you gonna answer? Like
The attendant is just frozen in disbelief for a little moment, and then looks over to you guys while still kind of giving a side glance to the goose. It says, yeah, come right up. I just happen to have some uh lightly radiated water here. We're fresh out of our fresh stock. The caravans that you're talking about, I haven't seen it here. We're kind of waiting on that as well. Although it hasn't been too much of a problem for us because, well, the other thing is, we don't really have the patrons here like we normally do. Past few weeks have almost been kind of a ghost town. A lot of our regulars just kind of up and stopped coming for some reason.
Have you seen
that
any?
is mighty curious.
Have you seen any rad roaches?
Rad roaches around here?
More than usual.
You know, I haven't noticed any rad roaches, but you know, I did notice a few raiding bands in the general area, but they didn't look like any raiders I've ever seen in these parts.
What do they look like?
I don't know. They were wearing all sorts of weird manner of things on them. They had like a symbol on their helmet. I'm not really sure what it was, but it definitely didn't look like anything that was local, you know, that we've seen here before.
It's just the Great Khans. I get to murder the Great Khans again.
uh, on this grand journey, immediately pulls the brakes. Great Khans mentioned.
The horrible, terrible Great Khans. They must put an end to their atrocities before they create any more.
Now that is curious. There are, I suppose, there are some gangs that wear helmets and the like, biker or otherwise. Some that even adorn themselves in spikes. Suppose I can't be too surprised.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to find out what's going on there.
Well, it is. I suppose being the Raiders is enough to get anybody spooked, but in this day and age, to just up and abandon a major trade hub like this,
It,
I
yeah,
don't know.
that ain't natural.
So you think you fellers can help out see what's going on with that caravan? They could really help us out in a pinch. Well, at least that'll help one of the issues we're having. The other is trying to get people to come back.
Well, now that is. All right, pause. As a
Okay.
character, or like as a player, I'm now thinking because now we've got like 3 different leads. Is like we could head further south towards uh uh Nipton, right? And try to see if, and that'll be our 3rd major trade hub that we have gone to. But like, we could head south towards Nipton to see if Nipton is the place that sent it or what have you. And they're right here. Or we go after the Raiders, wherever they might be at, and try to see if we can't get more information out of this guy. Or, I mean, there's a vault. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways. Anybody got any?
Not really. I'm, I'm honestly getting a little tired considering we started so late in the day. I thought we were starting at 8.
Yeah, that was
Right.
my fault.
Doing show things.
But you guys can make a decision on where you want to go to next, and if it is the right decision, we can, um,
The right.
and yeah,
Right, we choose.
The
We're
right
going for that. To the
decision.
vault, boys. To the vault.
you know, basically whatever you guys decide to choose now, um, I'll have a special event set up for it, for the next session.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah. I'm all for going to deal with the Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
take out the
let's
Raiders.
let's deal with the Raiders. Because again, having these major trade ports be ghost towns is mighty concerning.
Yes, that's not a good thing. Especially if caravans usually go through here.
Yep.
Okay. So then continue southward along the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that depends. Is that where we're told that the Raiders are, or
Yeah.
are we? Okay. All right. So we'll just move this to somewhere along the highway here.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave that little circle right there. And yeah, we can end this session here for your guys' grand adventure with the little goose in the Mojave Wasteland.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Alright.
want to thank you guys for joining me for this a little beginning session with the Mophidius 2D20 system for the Fallout RPG. It's definitely been a fun, enjoyable experience. I definitely have some things I need to study up to get a better understanding of. So that way we can really let loose in the following session.
Yeah, Chet just forced Soul to replay New Vegas several times.
Well, let's see. I don't have the mods up yet, but I could throw New Vegas up and play like 30 minutes of that or something like that before I end stream.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just real tired.
Yeah, it's all good.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to do it
So
again. I was
I'm
happy to do
definitely-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm about to head out just because my
Cool to
practice
see the world map.
started
Yeah.
like that.
Untitled post-apocalyptic goose adventure. I just read that.
Yeah.
That's why I busted out laughing earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you later, Soul.
All right.
Have fun, man.
Well, thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And yeah, I kind of feel like doing some more Fallout stuff. Unfortunately, it will not involve 4 because 4 broke all the mods and all the things. So that is a mess and a half. So I'm not gonna be touching 4 at the moment.
I remember seeing like someone trying to use a take to say like, well, it's clearly just the mods that you're running that are just breaking your game. I'm like, it is more than just that. You are clearly
Damn you, Todd Howard.
Yeah, it's like we had mods to fix the stuff that has been unfixed in this game for 10 years. It's like, how is it the modders' fault that now they released this thing nobody asked for and it's breaking all the things on PC?
It's almost like they did it on purpose.
I was gonna say my friend started playing 76, and when he gets angry, I know it means the game crashed on him.
Yeah, well, 76 is in a much better place now than when it first launched. Holy bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, dear God.
Oh God. I thought my head off, 'cause my back is like really bad right now.
Alright, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yep.
Yep. I'll see you later, man.
Good night.
Take care, guys.
Mm.